Hi ladies, I am here to show you the Complete Joy binder and kind of walk you through it. This binder contains 6 months worth of different scriptures that we're going to work through together. Each month you'll have a different scripture passage where we're going to ask that you take the time to memorize it, take the time to meditate on it, and take the time to pray over it. And that is what this journal is going to help you do. So I'm going to walk through how it works so that you'll be able to do this at home. As you open up the book, you'll notice that right here we have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to walk you through. Over here we have these cards. I'm going to pull one out here. It's got a scripture memory on it, and on the back it has some information about that scripture. This card is meant to be something that you can place anywhere in your house, in your car. Well, maybe not your car. You don't want to be driving and reading it, but in your house, maybe on your mirror, anywhere that you look often, so that this verse can just be constantly in front of you. That's going to be one way to help you memorize it. And then over here, we have the book. You'll notice that at the front, we have the table of contents, kind of self-explanatory. I'm going to walk you through what to expect. As you turn the page, these next 2 pages, we definitely want you to just read through. This gives a real good understanding of kind of what the Lord put on our hearts as we put this book together. Over here is our prayer for what this time is going to be for us ladies as we go through the scriptures. And this introduction explains kind of what this journal is meant to be. The idea is that we are taking time to focus on scripture, both in meditation and in memorization. And then also to take time in prayer over that scripture. So we just believe that those 2 things, memorizing scripture and prayer, are just, they are beautiful together, really. And so what comes out of that is kind of praying through scripture. So that's kind of like the goal of this, is for you to take a portion of scripture, which we've kind of put together for each month, and really just spend some time with it, spend some time memorizing it, putting it in your heart, so that it can be out on your lips on a regular basis, and that you can pray over it and just really meditate, just really get into that one scripture. Believe me, there's plenty to do for 1 month, even in just one small scripture section. So that's what this journal is going to help you do. And as we do this, we want to make sure that we're doing it together. So each of us are going to be working on the same scripture for that month. So we just encourage all of you ladies to reach out to each other, take some time to talk about it. What has been put on your heart? What have you been meditating on? What did God show you in that scripture? And maybe even some of the prayers that you've written out, sharing them with each other. So that is the idea behind this journal. As you turn the page, you'll see that we have also provided some memory tips. So scripture memory, we realize, is kind of intimidating. We're all like, I can't memorize, but you can. So we've provided some tips, some tricks that'll help you do it. We're gonna let you read that. We'll probably actually send another video with like some fun extra tips too. But one of the things I do want to point out under here is right here, it says to put it to a tune. That's one of the ones that we're really, really gonna have fun with. You know Nicole, she's great. She is writing a tune for each one of our scripture memories. So that's going to be super fun, super helpful to help you just keep singing it over and over. It's going to be word for word for that scripture, and it's going to help you just memorize it and really let it sink in for you. So that will be coming out for each month as well. Over here are some prayer journal tips. It's real important that as you're going through that scripture, that you're looking at the scripture before it, the scripture after it. What does it mean? Where is it coming from? And just really getting deep into what that scripture means. And then praying it back to God and writing down your thoughts and the things that He's putting on your heart. And putting it down on the journal is helpful. So that is some tips and tricks for that as well. This is some additional resources. Bible Hub. It says Bub, but it really is Hub. Bible Hub is a great resource where you can look up words in the original Greek and Hebrew so that you can understand where it's really coming from, get different scriptures that relate to that same scripture, all of those good things. You're going to find some great context there. And then this right here is a QR code to the YouTube channel. This is on the Bedford Road YouTube channel, but it's a particular playlist called Complete Joy. And that's where you're gonna find this video and any future videos that we put together for you. So we encourage you to do that as well. This is the way each month is gonna look. Basically, you'll have the month, which this is our sample month, the verse that we'll be working through. And as you turn the page, it's going to give you the area to meditate and memorize. So this is the scripture written out, usually in a little bit of a way that hopefully helps you to memorize it, just kind of separating things out for you a little bit. Underneath is giving you a little explanation, some questions, some things to just maybe really pull from that scripture. The next page is, we labeled it more. And basically, we've done a little bit of the work of where did this scripture come from? What is this book about? What is this chapter about? And how does it fit in? So this gives you a little bit of background on the verse. We ask you to just, keep diving deeper, but gives you a good start. And then as you go to the next page is the response and prayer page. The verse is written out for you again, and we've put together maybe a few questions just to help provoke some thought, to help you to journal, to help you to memorize as you go through the month. But the idea is to take that verse for the month and just use these blank pages and fill them in as often as you want, daily, weekly, throughout that month. Any thoughts, any prayers, any just maybe even rewriting that verse over and over again to help you memorize it, using this space to do that for the whole month. So you'll have this as a journal for you to walk through, using it during the month, and you will have the YouTube link with us coming on, talking about the verse and giving you some tips and tricks throughout the whole month. So we hope you enjoy and have complete joy.